Our next speaker, Jacinta, is a CL and an ACB, Advanced Communicator Bronze, and member of Daybreak Toastmasters. She's been a Toastmaster since February of 2013. She currently belongs to 3 clubs, but with her positive obsession attribute, she intends to join 3 more. She is a published author, trainer, and counselor who specializes in abuse, addictions, and codependence on alcohol and drugs. The title of this speech is The Power of Positive Obsession. Please welcome to the lectern, Jacinta Impalayan Kana.
My grandfather was a very, very obsessed man. He woke up every morning and went down to a lake that is located at our property and carried 2 jerrycans of very cold water. He would bring that water and soak himself in that water for 2 hours. And then after having the bath, he would sit at the balcony of his quarters and dye his hair. Now, he didn't use African Pride or all those fancy brands that we all know. No. He used batteries. AAA batteries, AA batteries, used batteries and new batteries. And he didn't care. He dyed his hair every single day. And I asked him, Jaja, which is what I call him, why do you use batteries? They could be dangerous. And he says, hey, granddaughter, I am obsessed about something, you see. I would like to be youthful again. And he was 84. And using batteries helps me be creative. You see, youthfulness is about creativity. And after having that hair dyeing episode, he would sing on top of his voice in English. And he went, Aye mama, I would not understand a word. And he would dress up in a suit. And I asked him, Jaja, why are you obsessed about youthfulness? And he said 2 things. Number 1, I want to attract women of your age. And I would like to look like one they would admire. And then number 2, you see, when we are born in this world, it's like we've been employed by life. And when we become employees to life, we have to find a perfect job for ourselves. Life employs us, but does not specify what we are here to do. And it's up to us to tap into our experiences and find one thing that sings to our hearts. And once we find that one thing, we focus obsessively, taking action every single day. Because that positive obsession makes us live with purpose. I used to sit down with my mother and say, gossip about my grandfather and say, he's insane. And my mother used to say, no, listen, you could learn a few things from him, you know. But as it turned out, I ended up carrying the legacy of my grandfather's positive obsession because I became obsessed. Once I found what I wanted to do with my life, I decided that there is no day I'm not going to take action until I achieve my goals. And I know sometimes I fall, sometimes I feel discouraged, sometimes I feel unsupported. But I remember his positive obsession, how he invested in looking young and attracting young women of my age every single day. And I know in my heart that if he can do it, then I can do it. So I'll give you the 3 steps that he shared with me. How do you become positively obsessive? You become positively obsessive by knowing that we are only here for a short time. It's like unemployment. Life has employed us to be here to do something. to contribute to humanity, to contribute to our lives. So once we find this one thing that we live for, then we determine our why, our inspiration. Why do we do the thing that we do? And then after that, we determine our actions, the things that we unconditionally invest in to do every single day towards achieving that goal. And then become obsessed. I tell you, with positive obsession, our hearts are born to drum with enthusiasm and encouragement and excitement. Obsession is a good thing, I tell you. It brings magical moments every single day. So as we enjoy our meal this evening, we look forward to Christmas and the new year. I hope we all have something to be positively obsessed about, something that will contribute to humanity and fill our hearts with excitement and enthusiasm. Fellow Toastmasters.